Vermont has this kind of undefinable magic that makes it a natural center point of the East Coast ski community. That there's a level of humbleness here where you're gonna go out and ski what you want to ski because you want to ski it, and the snow might be really hard, it might be soft and fun, but we're gonna go skiing. Because of that, there are people that you find are absolute diehards, and there are people that are absolute recreators, and it's a really cool blend of it all. I'm still discovering new areas, new places, new zones, new mountains, and discovering new activities and new ways to enjoy it all, and there's something really unique about that. I'm Corinne Prevot. I started Skida, and I am a Vermont skier. I was born in York, Pennsylvania, which is south central PA, and grew up on a farm. And then when I was 13, moved up to northern Vermont, where I live full time, and that will always kind of be my spiritual home. Both of my parents grew up in skiing families, and that was an important part of our family and upbringing.
Go, Corinne, go! Go, go, go! Yay! Uh-oh!
Going to Burke was a really cool way for my parents, I think, to be in the mountains and be in the place where they really loved. That, I think, gave me like the bug of skiing, and ski racing was a way to progress and push yourself, but downhill skiing was like really fun. It was fast, it was cool to be on the mountain, and you could explore new areas.
But it's her first ski race on film. You could tell she's been training. Oh my gosh. She's making every gate. Good line, good line. Puts her ski on edge.
I really liked the idea of trying something new and wanting to get better at something. I grew up sewing, and my mom taught me how to sew at a young age, and we would go through phases where we were making fleece leggings and hats, and I loved making stuff and crafting. So flash forward, I'm at Burke, and I'm kind of entering into this whole new community in sport, and I remember having a really hard time figuring out what kind of hat I liked. And we bought some 4-way stretch material and made a batch of hats for my teammates, and we wore them to a race. And we were having so much fun. It was like parading around in this new kind of costume. And I remember some of the girls came up and was like, "Do you have any other hat, or do you have any more? Can we buy some?" And I said, "Sure, like definitely." And I was like, that was really fun. So over the next week, I spent time stitching some new ones and bringing them to the next race, and just kind of snowballed from there. After the first few hats I made, some people were like, "You need to put a name on these." And I eventually came to Skida, which is the Swedish word for ski, as in to go for a ski. So I ran with it. Skida to me was kind of what I like to consider productive procrastination. So it was a way, it was a creative outlet for me, and I felt like school didn't always have that, and skiing didn't always have that. Skida was just purely creative expression, whatever I wanted it to be, and it didn't matter. Like, yeah, there was no rules. Skida is a female-owned and founded company. This is something that kind of happened organically, and I definitely put a lot of time and effort over the years to roll it out, but not without the support of an awesome and evolving and growing team. And it so happens that the people that have come to the company have been women. That I'm really happy to have created a workplace that can celebrate that. Skiing and biking bring this sense of like mindfulness to what you're doing in that moment, and it requires kind of brain and physical energy, and in a way that makes that like the sole focus at that moment, and it feels really good to like focus on one thing. I really like putting my head down and like grinding it out, like working hard for a period of time, and you pick your head up and you're like, oh, I'm all the way up on this ridge line, or oh, I'm like designed a whole new collection and just, hit our deadline. Yes, like I don't know, there's all these points where you're kind of in the weeds, or you're bogged down, or your head is down and you're just trudging along. And then to then pick your head up and realize where you are is like the most rewarding part. I just feel lucky to have friendships that are built on that like adventure and sport here in Vermont, and they're pretty unique.